All right, you're recording.
Oh. Hi, science fans. Today we're going to make this candy that is actually crystals, so it's going to be super cool. And we just love all of these things because this one smells the greatest. It's lime. Yeah, but I'm going to do these kinds.
Okay, well, let's talk about the supplies. So we're making rock candy today as our science experiment. It's an experiment that takes longer than just one day, but we're getting it started today, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be rock candy part 1. And tell us about what supplies we need, kids.
We need sugar and we need colors.
Food coloring.
And we also need scented oil.
Yeah, that's to give us some flavor, right?
Yeah, and Jake, stop knocking everything down. Just leave it now. Leave it. And then we need 2 spoons. Yeah. And we also need skewers and paper clips. And we also need jars and paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
So
what will we mix the sugar into?
Hot water.
Good job.
Hot water.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to prepare our skewers by just kind of soaking them in some hot water. So the kids are going to hang there. Mom already has some hot water that boiled on the stove. And we're just going to bring this on over. And we'll pour a little bit into our plate. Kids won't be touching this part. And there we go. I'll just use my spoons to help soak up. I only had 2 actual skewers, so we're trying also with some chopsticks, my wooden chopsticks. So there we go, there we go. Nice and soaked.
That's so cool, right?
That is so cool.
Don't break them.
Try not to break them, just trying to soak them. So do you remember why we do this, Adeline?
Because then if we don't soak them, if the skewers want to stick to the sugar, and we need it wet for that to happen.
Right, so we want to prepare our skewers by soaking them in hot water, and then we're going to roll some sugar on it. And this just kind of prepares our skewer. Now the sugar that's going to be mixed into our boiling hot water will want to stick to the sugar on the stick.
Guys.
And then our crystals will start to form. That's good, guys. Thank you.
Guys, if you want to do this, you got to tell your parents to help you do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, how long do we need these sticks to dry for? Do you remember?
6 hours.
6 hours. So we're going to prepare our jars with our sugar solutions because those also need to cool down for 6 hours before we can put our sticks in. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in our jars, we're going to do 2 cups of hot, boiling, well, just boiled hot water, steaming hot water, and I'm sorry, that's going to be 1 cup in each jar. So 1 cup for Jake's jar, 1 cup for Adeline's jar, and then 2 cups of sugar for each jar. 2 sugar, 1 cup of water. 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water. 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so we're going to let parents do the hot water part, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so leave your jar, please, on your cloth. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Just relaxing.
You're just relaxing? You silly goose. All right, let's see.
Funny.
Okay. We're just going to set it upright a little bit. Sorry, my finger's in the way. Okay, so I would like you kids to keep your hands down to your sides. Thank you.
Here's my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, everybody. And we're going to do, so I lost my 1 cup scooper. So I'm going to do 2 half cups of the hot water, which makes 1 whole cup. 2 halves to make 1 whole, right?
Yep.
Okay, keep your hands back, please. I don't want it to spill on you.
Wow.
See, look, right, keep your hands back.
Mommy.
Ah, hot water potato. 2.
We got a little more.
And then we pre-measured.
Wait, Mom, look. Mine is lower than his.
Yeah, we'll do a little, adjust a tad more there.
Okay,
Done. All right, now we're going to add 2 cups of sugar, which I pre-measured. I'm going to do Adeline's first, and she can get stirring her solution. Can you help me on that, Adeline?
yeah.
Let's start dumping it in. Whoa, big old chunk. Come on, girl, grab that spoon. Start pouring it in. Go, go, go. More,
All
more,
of
more.
it?
All of it, all of it, all of it.
And then
Keep going.
Then
Ooh, we're gonna have some ants that are happy in our house today. Keep going, sis. Go, go, go,
I
go,
have to use my
go,
hands.
go. Good. Okay, now start stirring. Jakey, I'll get your sugar ready. Stir, 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 Adeline, till all of that sugar is dissolved.
Oh, by the way, my name is Adeline and Jake, and my brother's name is Jacob. It looks so weird. Look at that. It's like
What's happening? What's happening, Adeline?
It's
Is it starting to dissolve into that water?
yeah, it's kind of dissolving.
Oh, Jake. Keep stirring.
So now it's kind of looking like a foggy color.
Yep. So we did have sugar crystals, and now it's kind of looking more like a liquid solution, right? Because those sugar crystals are dissolving into the water, the hot, hot water. Stir it a little faster, sis. Let's see what it looks like. Cool.
These are really crystals.
These are sugar crystals. These are
And
granulated
it's so
sugar
loud.
crystals.
It's just like
Okay, start mixing.
Mix
Does it
some.
taste sweet, Jake? Taste sweet? Cool. All right, now, kiddos. Next, we're going to do some food coloring. So I'm going to open the lids for them.
I gotta do a little bit more. because
Adeline,
I
do
just-
2 drops into your solution. 1, 2. Okay, now stir, stir,
I'm
stir.
gonna do.
Stir, stir, stir.
I'm doing 3 colors.
Oh, yeah. Look at how
It
purple
just
that is. That's amazing. Jake, what colors are you going to do? You're going to mix all those colors together?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay, so Jacob has chosen a turquoise blue, a pink, and an orange. So let's do 1 drop each, Jake, in there. 1 drop each.
1.
Keep stirring, Adeline. 1. You want to stir the orange and see what it looks like?
Yes. Stir the orange shake. No,
No,
no.
let him do it. Whoa, that was a lot of pink. Okay. And
One
then
more.
there's your blue.
Get the blue. And
Cool.
Here,
All right, now mix it together. Let's see what we get. Wow.
Whoa, black, black, black.
It kind of is like a purpley black color, huh, Jake?
It looks like cranberry juice.
It does look like pink. It does kind of look like
Hey
juice.
guys, if you want to do these colors, you gotta tell your mom and dad. Or you want to do all 4, it would be super cool.
Very cool. All right, now Adeline has chosen to do a flavor in hers. Keep your spoon in there, sis.
Angie,
What color did you choose, Adeline?
I did lime,
Yep, that's lime. Okay.
and orange, green.
Awesome. So let's do
I got orange.
2
and
drops.
orange.
2 drops only. 1, 2, done. Whoa, that's going to be very limey. Put the lid back on and stir, stir, stir.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, Jake. Jake has orange. That's too much. Stop. It's going to be so orangey. All right, good job. So now stir, stir, stir. Keep stirring it up.
I even got some on my towel.
That's funny.
Let's see what it looks
Keep
like.
stirring. Good job.
It still looks like normal when you do it. Yeah, do you hear those noises?
Yep, I hear it. You're making clinking sounds, huh?
I'm trying not.
Okay, while Adeline and Jacob are stirring, we're going to talk about what's happening here. The solution, the sugar in the hot water mixed together, is called a supersaturated solution. That means there is more sugar that has been dissolved into that water than that would normally happen in just, you know, your average cup of water. So because it's supersaturated, it's unstable and it's going to crystallize. And as we wait over the next day or maybe even 2, we haven't decided yet, the water is going to start to evaporate, making more and more of those sugar crystals. And because we have our skewers coated in sugar, it's kind of like creating a surface where the sugar crystals will want to cling to easily and grow there. So cool. So I'm going to show you guys the next step. The kids are going to keep stirring, but we're going to pretend that this jar already has some solution in it. It's empty, I know, but we're going to just pretend. So after you've waited your 6 hours for your seeded skewers to be cooled and dried, and you've had 6 hours for those solutions to cool, you're gonna have your solution here in a jar. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna be placing our skewer. We want about, maybe like 2 to 3 centimeters off of the bottom. You don't want to stick it directly to the bottom. You want it up a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these clothesline clips.
So it doesn't go to the bottom.
That's right. And we're going to just clip. You can do it however you can get it to stay. This one, we might have to open the clips and stick them together.
Oh, it's dropping.
And we'll pull our skewer up a little bit. There we go. There we go. And that looks about right. Just a couple centimeters off the bottom. So then when we're done, keep stirring, kids. We want those solutions nice and mixed. When you're done, you're gonna place your skewer like so. And we're gonna put a napkin over the top. So as the water evaporates and it's sitting there for a couple days, or maybe just one day because you're like really anxious to taste your candy, we don't get bugs and dust and everything else in the house falling into your candy solution. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So at the end of it all, when you're done and you have formed lots of crystals on your skewer, you're just going to take it out and you'll let it dry and you'll be ready to eat it. Or you can wrap it up as gifts. Pretty cool, huh? What do you think, kids? Are you excited to be making your solutions?
Yeah!
All right, let's get a little close-up on what Adeline is doing there. Stir, 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 sis. Cool. Wow, look at her through the glass.
When you do these colors, you can really see it.
What is the most exciting part about this experiment? Is it the science or the candy that comes out of it?
I think it's the funnest part is stirring it up.
Is stirring it up.
And saying what it is.
Cool. All right, so friends, in about 6 hours, we're gonna prep our experiments with our skewers and we're gonna let it sit, and then hopefully in a day or 2, we'll be able to report back with some really cool rock candy. All right, say goodbye, everybody.
It's not really. Bye! Guys, I just need to tell you something. In the comments, tell us if this is cool or if you want it very cool.
All right, Jacob said, let us know down in those comments if this is a pretty cool experiment.
Yeah, and I want to tell you down below in the comments what colors Jake used to make this color appear.
Oh, good question. And I saw the kids, Adeline and Jake, you guys were kind of tasting your solutions already, right?
Yep.
What does it taste like?
It tastes sugary. Wait.
Well, that's just sugar. Is it sour?
No, it's not sour. Here, you taste.
Oh, no thanks. Is it bitter?
What does that mean?
Bitter, like, ooh, kind of bitter. No? Is it, tell me. Sweet?
Yeah.
It's sweet. Awesome. Okay, friends, we'll see you back in a couple days. Bye.